Today I'm gonna explain how to collect the samples for the PPG sensor to find the heart rate. Okay, and this is the global declaration for variables for finding all this. And initially sample, that is 150 samples that should collect, and counter is 0. Then we have to begin with the baud rate of 9600, delay of 10 milliseconds. Inside the loop we will write the if command, that is if command, this counter less than 0, delay is 10 seconds, and counter is analog rate, that is nothing but this is the analog rate. This is the command for collecting the sample at the A0 pin of the Arduino. Simple. And then we can collect the sample at the counter, the counter at the A0 pin, and then a counter plus 2, that is if we initially it is 0, if we go on increase up to 150, and we can collect all these samples. Now coming to finding heart rate, I already explained in the first experiment how to find heart rate. Same global declaration is that is this is the frequency. As we got the 50 hertz, we can take that. This is the 150 samples that we collected from above code. And then here coming to the array, this is this one is, that is average. This is the array of samples between two peaks. Simple, we can write. And n is 150, that is number of samples. P is the 5 and q is the 5, that is to find the average for moving average for particular samples. And then again we will begin with the baud rate of 9600, and this is the code from here to here, and this is the code to collect the moving average filter for the sample of 5, and then this is the one to find the first order derivative, at the output of the moving average filter. And coming to this, again we will find the moving average filter at the output of this first order derivative for further smoothing of the PPG signal. Simple. And here we will find the threshold. Initially we will keep the threshold and count equals 0. We will find the threshold, peaks, that is let that y of k is some peak, defining the peak that should be greater than 0, that is simply that should be between the y of k minus 1 and y of k plus 1. This is the code. And then we will calculate the threshold. I already explained in detail last experiment, and we can calculate the threshold against thresh. And then this is for okay. Now here we calculated the peaks, and then now we have to give the threshold that we have calculated here. Threshold, that is so, but as we will get the small peak which looks like that, we may neglect it. And then coming to here, that we will find difference between the what we got threshold, that is I'm this one coming to, and we will print the number of, so that we will get the peaks, and the equation by number of this is and by printing all these peaks, and we will get the initial BP. I'm going to very short because I already explained. Initial BP, this is the formula we already know, 50 into 60 by d, this is the number what we calculated here. And then okay, thank you, that's all. So that we can calculate we can calculate the heart rate of the person. Thank you.